Hello everyone, I'm Shipley, and this is another episode of Shipley Mods. Alright, so today we're going to be going over the flywheel from McLeod and also the clutch in RXT. Clutch from McLeod as well. I'll be installing and showing you guys step by step how to do it. This is the 5.3 liter LS that I showed you guys earlier that we went and installed the oil pan. If you guys didn't catch that video, you check out my YouTube channel, you can watch that video there, as well as a review of me installing the lift as well. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so this is the McLeod clutch. This is the pressure plate for it. So you have a little pin or fingers right there that actually apply the pressure. So you have the plate right here. So this is a dual disc clutch. So this is the actual front plate right here for the clutch, double-sided, really nice. And then you have the floating plate, or the floater. This has the plate right here, as well as the retaining ring that goes along on it. And then here is the second clutch plate that we have right here, also double-sided. Right. And then this is the McLeod flywheel that we'll be installing, showing you guys how to do that as well. Right. So now you have to install your flywheel. So in the camshaft bearing, we already put in a brand new bearing for this. Alright, and then you have your bolts. So there's actually 6 bolts right here. So we'll get these bolts out. And these bolts already come with Loctite on them. Alright, so there's a little hole right here that tells you where to orientate this, so it is the exact same way. It's a little snug fit. You might have to use a rubber mallet in the center, not on this area, because that's where your clutch actually goes to. Or you can hold it while you put in a bolt in real quick. And then you want to go ahead and torque these down. So right now we're just going to torque them down snug, and then I'll get my torque wrench, and then I'll actually torque them down to spec. So you want to torque them down in 3 stages. Alright. And you also want to make sure that you get a cross pattern to make sure it goes down properly. It's just working its way around this, cinching it down. Not putting hardly any pressure on them. Not yet, at least. Alrighty, so now that those are on, we'll go ahead and torque those down. Alright, so I went ahead and got the torque wrench ready. So the first setting for it, so like I said before, it's in 3 stages. So the first one is going to be 15 foot-pounds. Then we're going to step it up to 37, and then finally with 74 foot-pounds. Alright, so it's set to 15. So remember start pattern. So we'll actually start at the bottom of this hole right here. So. Click this one. Alright, and then the next one is, like I said, is 37. Alright, 37. So we'll start at the same spot again, bottom of that hole. Alright, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And last one. 6. Alright, and then the final torque is 74 foot-pounds. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit harder. I'm going to have to actually hold on to this. Alright, so start at the same spot again. Okay, so we got all the flywheel bolts torqued down. Actually needed a second set of hands to hold it so I can actually get it at that 74 foot-pounds. So these are all good. Alright, so next is the clutch. So the first thing to do for the clutch is you actually have your clutch pack, your first one. So you have this guide tool right here. Alright, and then what you do is that you put it through here, through the splines, and then you're going to put it right through there and let it sit in there and make sure that it is on there flush, flat. And you should be able to spin around. Obviously you can move it back and forth at this point. Alright, so the next one is your plate, your retaining ring with the floater plate right here. So that's what that looks like. Alright, so these actually have pins to guide onto it, so you can only put it on a certain one way. They also have it marked with the blue Sharpie along the floater, the actual ring, and then the pressure plate to make sure that everything gets lined up the way it's supposed to be. Alright, and then it has these little pins right here. It makes it on the flywheel so that you can only put it on one way. It should be this way. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Now it is a little tight fit, so you can roll it about. There we go. So now that's out in there. Alright, so one of the main things you want to make sure is that that clutch plate that you just put in there can still move freely. Once you torque it down, you want to make sure that it's still in there the way it's supposed to. It doesn't drop or anything like that, so that it can still move freely at this point. Alright, so we're good right now. Now I'm just going to install these bolts. Alright, I have these down here. So. Alright, so these bolts use a So it's just these bolts. Yep. Sorry. Alright, so you're just going to put these bolts in here. So we're just going to finger tight these real quick. Well, we're just going to get them snug real quick. Make sure it's on the one setting. You don't want to over torque these. Alright. Make it a lot quicker. Alright, so now that those are on, I'm going to torque them down. So, where is my torque wrench real quick? Oh, right here. Alright, so for the floater, it's going to be, or for the clutch ring, it's going to be 50 pounds. And then for the pressure plate, which we'll be installing next, that's going to be 2-stage, so you're going to do 25 and 30. And then these floaters, they should already be pre-torqued down from the factory, but it's always good to double check. Those should be 25. Alright, so we're going to torque these down to the 50 foot-pounds it's supposed to be. Alright, and then star pattern. There we go. So now, go ahead and take that out. Alright, and put the second clutch pack on. So it's written, as you guys can see, both sides. That one says flywheel side, and then this one says top. So when it says flywheel side, that's going towards the flywheel. So you use this guide pin as well again, and then line it up through the first clutch pack into that little pilot bearing. Make sure that they're all in sync. And it should be able to freely rotate around. Shouldn't feel much resistance at all. So that's the main thing, is that once you torque down this flex plate right here, or this retaining ring right here, that clutch pack behind it can still rotate freely. It's not pinched or bind or anything like that. All right, and then we'll go ahead and double check these plates right there. So that's 25 foot-pounds. Okay, so 25. Okay. And then the last one. Good, yeah, they're all tight. Alright, so make sure that that's good. Alright, and then the last one, you don't have to pull this out because the hole for this is actually big enough for it to go over. So, as you can see, blue line is right here. So, blue line right there as well. So, that's going to match up. And that just sits along these 6 pins. Alright, there we go. Alright, make sure everything is lined up, because you don't want it to pinch. Okay. Alrighty. And then these require a washer and a lock ring. And then a nut. So go ahead and place that on all of these. Okay, so we already have the washers, block washers, and the nuts on the pressure plate. So the one thing you want to make sure is that this guide tool is actually on there flat and straight. If you don't, you'll end up pinching when the clutch plate's at a wrong angle. Won't be actually centered on. So what you want to do is make sure that it is pushed in there nice and straight all the way, and that it is evenly spaced around the fingers of this clutch plate, of this pressure plate. So I'm going to go ahead and slowly lock these down. Okay, just a little bit, maintaining that pressure on the guide tool so that you can easily take it in and out. If it has too much tension on it, then it's not lined up properly, and then when you go to put your transmission on there, it's going to cause driveline issues. So. So once these are stitched down there pretty good, all right, bump it up to a 2. Just do a little bit more. Okay, make sure that can go in and out nice and easily. All right, and then you're going to fork them down. So first 25 foot-pounds, and then 35 foot-pounds. So set this to 25 foot-pounds. All right, so we'll start up here. All right. All right, and then we switch it to 35 foot-pounds. There we go. So now we're all torqued down. When you torque them down, these pressure plate fingers is what they're called, will actually go down and actually start applying pressure to these clutch pads. So you won't be able to move them anymore, but you want to be able to move the guide tool in and out fairly easily. That makes sure that everything is lined up the way it's supposed to be.